Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This is a special regular season game, Clark.
Here we go.
Bitter rivals going at it.
And, you know, in these types of contests, Kevin, we've seen it. You've got to play with emotion, but not become emotional. Keep your cool. We probably will see a few scuffles in this one because of the competitive nature of these teams. But controlling your emotions will be paramount.
And here's Boston. Here's Bremer. Pass to Walker. Over to the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Sundov can't get it to go. Right side, Jordan. Here's Hughes. The screen from Brown. Hughes, the pass to Brown. Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's with a wide open look. No good with the triple. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Stackhouse kicks to Jordan. Pass to Hughes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Doug Collins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me that preparing for Paul Pierce is all about maintaining discipline. He said he needs to earn his points. Getting into foul trouble makes the night easier for them. If we burst into the middle, we can't look for an easy way out. Sounds like they'll play him straight up. I hope that that's enough. Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, David. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Stackhouse outside. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Walker in the corner. Pass to Pierce. There's the pick. Nice move. It's hauled in by Brown.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Jordan against Walker. Now Stackhouse beyond the arc. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce? Not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Bremer. Still yet to score. It's Pierce with the drive. Back to Baker. 6 to shoot. Bremer passes to Baker to stop the drought. Rebound by the Wizards.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Here's Jordan. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Celtics trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Baker. Haywood covering. Here's Bremer. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 15-footer. Walker with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jordan. Walker with some nice D. Pass to Baker. Hughes with the steal. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
Celtics trail by 6. Bremer passes to Baker. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Sundown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'd imagine Clark playing a team for the second straight time is probably tough to game plan for.
You know, in some ways it is, because you know the team that came up short will make adjustments, but that's why coaches get paid the money and salaries they do, Kevin. I think the game plan does depend on how things unfolded in that first matchup.
Jahadi White, he's checked in for Washington. Lou comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Lou. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Hughes, just 5 to shoot. White, good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Bremer. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Sundown, a second chance effort. Rebound by the Wizards. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Wizards leading by 5. Brown outside. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. And that one's on target from the wing. Hughes got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Bremer. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Pierce. Over Stackhouse. The shot by Pierce will not go.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
The baseline jam. Bremer grabs the board. Celtics trail by 7. He takes it in. Yep, it counts. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown deciding where to go with it. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. To the right side. Here's Stackhouse. The rebound by Pierce.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by Delk.
Oh, great find there for the open man.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Lou. Nothing on the board. Over Bremer. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And timeout called by Doug Collins. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas checked in for White. Oakley comes in for Kwame Brown. Jordan's checked in for Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Dixon in for Larry Hughes. Now here's Thomas. Back to Oakley. Here's Lou. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 3.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Outside, Pierce. McCarty the pass to Delp. Inside. Here's Baker, defended by Oakley. Oakley with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Oakley. To the inside. The rebound by Baker. Celtics trail by 3. Here's down low. Washington with the rebound. There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Thomas dishes to Oakley. Outside, Jordan. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Boston shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. It's Pierce on the wing. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Lou. He has yet to score. To the left side wing. Here's Dixon. Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McCarty. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
There's a minute left to play in the first. Dixon passes to Jordan. And here's Oakley. Michael Jordan on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lou. The Wizards with another miss.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Now here's Pierce. Defense right on him. Jordan with the steal. Here's Lou. Carries it down low.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Delp. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Washington out in front, up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Bryant finds Walker. Screen by Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And they drew that one up perfectly. Caught the defense napping on that pick and roll.
Stackhouse with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Running the floor with reckless abandon. That's great hustle on the break.
And Stackhouse kicks to Jeffries. Pass to Stackhouse. Back to White. Rebound, Boston. Here's Bremer. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Blunt. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Washington trailing. Stackhouse, the pass to Hughes. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Blunt. Celtics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jeffries kicks to Stackhouse. Pass to Hughes. They could use a bucket. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. And for the Celtics, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Washington shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Jeffries, the pass to Stackhouse. Here's Hughes. Stackhouse outside. Here's Leitner. It's rebounded by Blunt. The Celtics with the lead. Dealt the pass to Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Leitner. Hasn't made one yet. Now Stackhouse. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at Boston. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, the Wizards, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where Washington is, they're in good position, firmly in the playoff picture. They don't have to worry about the play-in scenario at this point, and that's how they want to keep it.
Walker, the pass to Bremer. The kick out to Bryant. Walker against Stackhouse. And he gets it to go. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And for anyone looking to boost their offensive numbers, Clark, Carmelo Anthony has to be an attractive draft option.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that young man. Got to see him a couple of times up close and personal. Loved his skill set, his demeanor. I mean, he can put the ball in the basket. And we know at the NBA level, guys that are special scorers will always have a home.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Thomas checked in for White. Jordan comes in for Leitner. Dixon's checked in for Stackhouse. And it's Lou in for Hughes. The high post shot. The shot by Jordan, no good. And here's Boston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. McCarty the pass to Pierce. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Lou. To the middle. Stolen away. Jeffries with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Jordan. Pass to Jeffries. Out to the right wing. Here's Dixon. And again, Washington, no good. And here's Boston. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Picked away. Outside, Jordan. That's good from Thomas on the assist from Michael Jordan. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
It's Pierce on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Pierce has got the lead back up to 5 now for the Celtics.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Lou can't get it to go.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to McCarty. And here's Pierce. Here's Blunt. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's McCarty, guarded by Jordan. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Pierce showing off a little bit off the dribble that time. Very creative with that move.
Here is Jeffries. Bryant defending. Jeffries the pass to Lou. Here is Jeffries. Michael Jordan on the wing. Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, the second chance bucket almost found points.
Washington making some changes. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Jeffries. Stackhouse comes in for Dixon. And it's Hughes in for Lou. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Sundial. Inside. Here's Walker. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Wizards trail by 6. Hughes kicks to Thomas. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. Haywood, the pass to Jordan. A huge dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Baker. Now Pierce. Another shot. Here's Sundial. Baker passes to Bremer. Back to Baker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And sometimes Baker just too much for defenders, which is why this guy gets fouled so often.
Leitner's checked in for Washington. Here's Stackhouse. No scoring in this one. And here is Hughes. Pass to Stackhouse. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. And here's Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the high post. Wizards trail by 4. On the wing, Hughes. He's got 8. The rebound by the Celtics.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to Sundial. He can't get that one to fall. Wizards shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Stackhouse, good.
Good team basketball. Nice find there.
Boston shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. They set the pick. Here's the pass to Baker. Great D that time from Jordan. Wizards shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Stackhouse, good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Bremer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Baker. It's Pierce on the wing, covered by Stackhouse. Here's Baker, and that comes off the assist by Pierce. Baker's got 4 points this quarter.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
Jordan passes to Stackhouse. Here's Leitner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Jordan looking it over. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bremer passes to Pierce. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Washington trailing. And Doug Collins wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
.109 left in the first half. Haywood dishes to Jordan. Got it from 16 feet. Jordan's got it all tied up now for Washington.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
There's the pick. Bremer passes to Baker. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. Nice work by Jordan, leaking out and cashing in.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
On the wing, Walker. Pass to Baker. Stackhouse against Pierce. Here's Bremer. 6 on the shot clock. Walker is screen on Hughes. Bremer passes to Walker. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Jordan against Walker. No good off the front iron. Left side Pierce. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Washington out in front as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boston trailing. Here's Bremer. Walker in the post. Defended by Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. A big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Fires from 18. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Pierce. Pass to Baker. Here's Sundov. Here's Baker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
The Wizards with the lead. Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hughes. Now, here is Jordan. Guarded by Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And threw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's Pierce. Down low, Baker. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Baker's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics. Washington shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Brown outside. Pass to Stackhouse. Three-pointer on the way. Drills it from outside. Stackhouse has got 9.
Stackhouse locked and loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. It's Pierce on the wing. Looking to get it going. Here's Sundov. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Hughes kicks to Brown. Outside Jordan. Rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Stackhouse.
Pierce not afraid to seek out that contact inside.
Paul Pierce.
That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Bremer. And another miss by Boston. For Washington, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And here's Haywood. Hughes kicks to Jordan. Wizards passing it around. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Haywood gets the bucket.
Stackhouse always keeping his head up. Great vision out there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Bremer. Pass to Pierce for the lead. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pierce has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Walker against Jordan. Haywood with the ball. 6 points for him. Jordan right side. Just 4 to shoot. High post shot. And he knocks down the jumper. Jordan's got 10.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Sundov. Now Walker. He's defended by Jordan. Count that one. And that's 12 points for Walker.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. But right now, boy, he is cooking.
Now Hughes. 8 points for him. Jordan, high post. Working on Walker. Haywood with a screen on Pierce. Stackhouse. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The shot by Pierce will not go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Baker. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Boston, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. White, he's checked in for Hayward. Oakley comes in for Kwame Brown. Jared Jeffries, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Lou in for Hughes. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Antoine Walker. J.R.
So it's the Wizards now. Back to Oakley. Pass to Jeffries. Outside Oakley. 5 on the clock. Here is Jeffries. Here's the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Blunt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side, Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
High effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
Both free throws good for Bryant. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Lou. Jeffries the pass to Lou. Rebound Boston. To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
From the Wizards, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Oakley. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
The ball goes to Boston.
Here's Bremer. Here's Blunt. Here's Delp. Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Shoots. White gets the rebound. Wizards trail by 6. With the drive. Jeffries can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Bremer. Here's Delp. Pass to Bremer. Here's Walker. The 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So for the Wizards, Thomas checked in for White. Brown comes in for Oakley. And it's Hughes in for Stackhouse. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Bremer. On the wing, Walker. The rebound by Thomas. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here is Jeffries. Pass to Brown. Over Bryant. Misses off the left iron. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Boston.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Delp the pass to Walker, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Washington ball.
Wizards trail by 4. Hughes up top. Pierce covering. The shot by Hughes, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Delp. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside, Pierce lets it go from deep. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 6 rebounds in the game. Here is Jeffries, guarded by Walker. Jeffries the pass to Hughes. Here is Jeffries. It's Brown on the wing. Still scoreless. Lets it go with a 3. Lou can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Bryant. Left side Walker. Back to Bryant. Walker with it. He's against Jeffries. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Washington has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Walker. Now Pierce. It's rebounded by Larry Hughes. Here's Lou. Inside, Thomas passes to Hughes. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Brown. The Wizards with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Delp the pass to Bryant. Wants to get it to Pierce and does. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Wizards trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Celtics foul call. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hughes. He's got 10. Here's Lou. Back to Brown. Here's Thomas. Some solid defense from Bryant. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jordan kicks to Jeffries. Here's Dixon. Pass to Jordan. Over McCarty. No good from Jordan. Celtics leading by 4. McCarty the pass to Pierce. Here's Delp. To the middle. Here's McCarty. Misses the baby hook. From the Wizards, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's the pass to McCarty. Here's Delp. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Wizards. Dixon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lou. Pass to Jeffries. Dixon passes to Lou. 4 on the shot clock. Right wing. Fires the 3. Dixon's shot is off. Celtics leading by 4. Here's McCarty. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Washington with the rebound. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Lou knows how to get to a spot. Really smooth in how he operates.
Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's Delp. Driving inside. Pass to Sundown. And it's White with the rebound. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now Jordan to the wing right side. White the pass to Dixon. Here's Lou. Here's Jeffries. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Sundown. Now here's Pierce. Looking to end his cold spell. Can't get the layup.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Here's Lou. Michael Jordan on the wing to tie it up. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Left side Pierce. Pass to Delp. To the inside. Nice shot by Sundown.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here is Jeffries. Pass to Dixon. And another miss by Washington.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that
Maybe.
shot?
A nice shot. By Dixon.
The inside D tries to smother him, but he stays strong and wins out in the end.
Boston shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Bremer. Down low, Baker. And that's collected by White. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To tie it up. Pass to Jeffries, to the middle, tries again. They shoot again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Washington making some changes. Kwame Brown, he's checked in for Jeffries. Stackhouse comes in for Dixon, and it's Hughes in for Lou. Hughes with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Thomas checked in for Washington. Dixon comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Bremer. Hughes covering. Here's Baker. And that one is hammered home.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
And here is Hughes. Here's Stackhouse. And again, Washington, no good. Here's Delp. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Stackhouse. Shoots a 3. And another miss by Washington. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Delp. Here's Bremer. Shot clock at 5. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D from Thomas. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
They get the rebound. Here's Baker. Pass to Sundown. Here's McCarty. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Walker's checked in for Boston. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, Doug Collins was just reviewing things with his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Paul Pierce. David.
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. I'm being told he's been cleared to play during the playoff run. But ultimately, the decision will be his. Back over to you.
Okay, David, thank you.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
The Celtics call time. So for the Wizards, Haywood's checked in for Etan Thomas. Leitner comes in for Kwame Brown. And it's Jordan in for Dixon. Boston also with the sub. Pierce is checked in. Pass to Walker. Here's Sundav. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Sundav has got 4 this quarter.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Now here's Jordan. Stackhouse outside. From outside off the mark. Boston leading by 6. Baker passes to Bremer. And here's Pierce, covered by Stackhouse. The shot by Pierce, no good. The Wizards shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Jordan. Here's Leitner. To the paint. The Wizards working the ball around now. Hughes, the pass to Leitner. Out to the right wing. No good from Stackhouse.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Well, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Hughes with it. There's the steal. Plenty of space. Got it to go.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
They set the pick.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
Here's Bremer. Walker against Jordan. Clock at 6. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
In right place at the right time. Smooth there on the putback.
Outside Jordan. Now Hughes. Puts it right back up and in. Here's Bremer. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan against Walker. Shoot from 12. No good there.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Jordan against Walker. Ripped away. Here's Bremer.
And just under 7 feet, Baker is a real presence in the paint. He's good at aggressively going for buckets and stopping his opponents from getting to the boards.
He hits both from the stripe. And Doug Collins wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Outside Jordan. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Hughes. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. Celtics shooting not great, 40% for the game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Walker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
For 3. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.